Most woodworkers still believe a legacy brand name on the pegboard guarantees the same quality their grandfather relied on. Recent industry tracking and thousands of user reviews tell a different story. Some of the most iconic names in the tool aisle have quietly become a bad bet for anyone building a shop today. 4 of them stand out. Some barely worth touching anymore, others still fine in specific ways, starting with the one that surprises people least and ending with the reversal nobody saw coming. Stick around until number 1 because it's the brand every woodworker's grandfather trusted, and it's fallen further than any of the others on this list. This ranking pulls from brand tracking data, retailer decisions made public in the past year, and thousands of consumer reviews on sites like Trustpilot and forums where working woodworkers compare notes. Instead of marketing copy, the focus here is what actually shows up in warranty complaints, discontinued product lines, and longtime users describing tools that don't hold up the way they used to. Number 4, Black & Decker, a brand that built a century of trust starting in 1910 and is now struggling to keep it. The impact claim is simple. This is one of the Stanley Black & Decker brands users say has seen its quality fall dramatically, and the review scores back it up. On Trustpilot, Black & Decker holds just a 1.4 out of 5 rating, one of the worst marks of any major tool brand tracked there. For a woodworker, that pattern tends to show up as underpowered motors and batteries that don't hold a charge through a full afternoon of ripping stock or running a router. The kind of thing that turns a simple glue-up day into a trip back to the store for a replacement. Reviewers cited in industry coverage have also flagged low power and frustrating warranty service as recurring complaints. For the hobbyist doing one project a month, that's an annoyance. For someone actually depending on their drill or sander to get through a job, it's a brand that no longer earns the benefit of the doubt. But the next name on this list has a very different problem, one that has nothing to do with how the tool performs. Number 3, Porter Cable, a name that used to mean something very specific in this hobby. The impact claim here isn't about failure rates, it's about reputation lost. Porter Cable used to have a real reputation for high-end woodworking and finished carpentry tools, but that's not necessarily the case today. Its cordless 20V Max tools still handle basic drilling, driving, sanding, and cutting jobs, but the system feels stale next to stronger budget and mid-tier brands now on the market. That matters specifically for woodworkers, because Porter Cable's whole identity was built on routers, biscuit joiners, and finish tools, the exact category where it's now being passed by. A router or plate joiner that still works fine isn't the same as one that's competitive on precision or dust collection compared to what a similarly priced Bosch or Ridgid delivers today. The amateur furniture builder might not notice the gap on a simple project. The finish carpenter, chasing tight reveals and clean joints, notices it every single day. But the next brand on this list isn't struggling with quality at all. It's disappearing. Number 2, Hart. And this is the platform risk every woodworker needs to understand before buying into a tool ecosystem. The tools themselves aren't the problem. Hart's tools do meet their promise of light-duty affordability. The real issue is that Hart's parent company, TTI, announced it was discontinuing the Hart business at the end of 2025, which makes Hart difficult to recommend to new buyers because tool availability will diminish as final stock is cleared. For a woodworker, buying into any cordless platform means buying into batteries, chargers, and accessories for years, not just one tool. A discontinued line means that the day your battery finally dies, or a chuck fails, there's no factory pipeline of replacement parts coming, only clearance stock and second-hand listings. That's a real problem in a shop where downtime waiting on a part is downtime you're not billing or building. The hobbyist with one drill might shrug it off. The person who built an entire cordless kit around the brand is stuck. But the last name on this list isn't disappearing. It's the opposite. It's everywhere. And that's exactly the problem. Number one. And this is the one that should actually change what's in your cart, craftsman. For most of the 20th century, this was the default answer to what tools should I buy? Backed by a lifetime warranty and sold through Sears stores nationwide. That era is over. Independent brand tracking shows craftsmen displaying the largest decline in quality perception and purchase consideration of any brand in its category. Specifically, Craftsman's quality score dropped from 61 to 55 on YouGov's tracking, and the percentage of consumers who'd consider buying Craftsman again fell from 57% to 47%, the steepest drop of any tool brand measured. The warranty that built the brand's reputation has been hollowed out too. In 2012, the Craftsman lifetime warranty was reduced to 25 years, and customers now need to show a receipt to use it, a real problem for anyone who inherited Grandpa's table saw with no paperwork. User sentiment matches the data. On Trustpilot, Craftsman holds just a 1.7 out of 5 rating, and one Reddit user summed up the whole brand's current position by noting people only buy Craftsman because it used to be good and it's now coasting on the name. Industry coverage of the broader 2025 quality slide points to the same root cause. A wave of contractor complaints starting around 2021 and 2022 showed a noticeable dip in quality, particularly on Craftsman product lines. For the weekend woodworker, that shows up as a table saw fence or router base that doesn't hold precision the way the old cast iron Craftsman gear used to. For anyone running a shop full-time, it means a brand name on the box no longer tells you anything about what's actually going to survive daily use. That's the full countdown, a genuine changing of the guard in what trusted brand even means in a woodworking shop. The real lesson here isn't about nostalgia or which logo sat on your father's toolbox. It's that ownership changes, cost-cutting, and corporate consolidation can hollow out a brand's engineering long after its reputation stops paying attention. In this shop, the name on the tool matters a lot less than who's been quietly cutting corners behind it. So, which of these four is sitting in your shop right now? And has it let you down yet? Drop it in the comments and pass this along to anyone about to buy their next power tool.